أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
So now I'm going to be walking into one of the founding members organization of the Muslim Council of Liberia, the Islamic community. This is the central mosque of Liberia, and this mosque was founded in 1953.
العالمين الرحمن الرحيم.
The mosque, this is the first mosque in the Republic of Liberia. So the Ummah came together and did this masjid. So I'm glad that I'm here. Okay? So I'm going to just do a quick 2 rakah because that is part of the tradition.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين.
The community came together and put money together and built this masjid. So this mosque here is the first mosque of the Republic of Liberia. So that's why it's called the Central Mosque of Liberia. So it was built in 1953. So the main date, we stay having to discuss that because nobody knows the particular date, but in 1953, this mosque was built.
الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم.
We'll go to the next mosque, which is around the street. That's the second mosque, which is the Muslim Congress of Liberia. So I think we should go this way. I'm sure you pack that way, right?
الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
But the history behind it was one Saudi leader came, was good, very good Sunni Muslim, came, and he wanted to pray. And they just couldn't find somewhere for him to pray. So they came to one of the papi then. So the papi then took advantage to say that they wanted to get a mosque. So that's how that many the Vai people who were Muslim donated that land to the community. That's why they call Muslim community. That's inside of the mosque. If you can see the way the mosque is structured, the women are on the other side. I remember when we used to come here in the 80s because in the 70s we were very young. In the 80s we used to come here. The women's section was at the, you see where they call it? Before the Colombo? That's where the women's section used to be like. So the women were on the other side. It doesn't mean the women space is not big, but what happened is that Islam gave special dispensations to women coming to the mosque. In many times they are asked to stay home to worship. But this mosque here is the Muslim Congress of Liberia first masjid. Muslim Congress. People were in this area. For whatever reason, this place used to be like a potato farm. That's why this area is so swampy in the 50s. So it was a huge potato farm. So the Vai governor settled here. So when people used to come from Cape Mount, they will come to where their people were situated. So they were if you look at now, you see a lot of Vai people still live around Ministry of Finance, Benson Street Mosque, and around here because they've been here for many, many, many years. So it wasn't dominated, but at the time when they said the Muslim community, everybody came together. Everybody came together who were Muslim to put the Muslim community together. But as I said, when a group of people come together, there's sometimes dissatisfaction, sometimes maybe the way the organization is heading, people try to, deviate or try to leave and try to come up. But also in a nutshell, it became a very good thing for some of these people to leave because for the spread of Islam. You can see now there's another masjid there, there's a masjid here, there's a masjid in Front Street. If you look at the proximity, it will tell you why the people move here, and move there, right?
But can you remember the first chairman that served the Muslim Council?
The first chairman of the Muslim Council was AVC father, Ibrahim Vamuyan Kone. After that was Vamuyan Sharif. And Vamuyan Sharif actually was the first chairman of the Muslim community. And 90% of the poor populations are Muslim. 90% of people in Grand Cape, I think 95, if you look at the number, is one of the Muslim-dominated counties in Liberia. Most of the people who are from Grand Cape counties are Muslim. So Islam really situated into the western cluster area, Bomi, Cape Mon, and Bapulu. And if you look at Bapulu also too, there's the tributaries from Lofa County.
Yes.
Bapulu used to be called Lower Lofa County.
Yes.
So Islam came from there to Morovia, to Mosorada County. So the Var people, yes, they were dominated in the Benson Street Mosque.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
You see it? This was a hotel, right? You see the structure? It was a hotel. So the papi then decided now to buy it, to make it, at the same time the family was living here, to be able to establish the mosque. So
The mosque was built in which year?
this mosque was built, this is renovation of the masjid. So you see Salafia Grammar School. So actually the mosque is Salafia. So later on they came up with a school. Okay. But this mosque here, this one was in the 70s. Yeah, the mosque is in the 70s. Okay, so when the Imam had a situation at the masjid there, had a situation here in Brothers, they bought this property, and then they decided now for the family to be praying here. You are leading his family, and the interesting thing about it, this masjid and this community is very attributed to Lofa County. Oh. Yeah. So this is Salafia. This is one of the founding member organizations of the Muslim Council of Liberia. Salafia is the four organizations. Salafia also play a very key role in putting the Muslim Council together. So Nimba Union is also another organization that was able. What we're trying to say here, it doesn't mean that in 1953 there were no Muslims in Liberia. What we're trying to portray here is to demonstrate that the organizations of Muslims that were able to put the Muslim Council together. Muslim always been in Liberia. Muslim always been in Liberia, even from foundations of the Republic of Liberia. But those organizations that put the Muslim Council together wanted to highlight their history, about their involvement in establishing the umbrella organization of the Muslim Council of Liberia. Okay, this is the Sila Historic Hub. My name is Ali Sila, I'm the host. And today we are pretty much documenting and talking about the formations of the Muslim Council of Liberia. We went to the established organizations that put the Muslim Council together. For instance, we went to the Muslim Community Masjid, where we were able to talk about their role in 1953. The Muslim community was built. We also went to the Muslim Congress of Liberia, the first mosque of the Muslim Congress of Liberia on Randa Street. That mosque too was built in 1963, and right now we are at Salafia, and Salafia also too was a breakaway from the Muslim community mosque. So there are two organizations that break away from the Muslim community: the Muslim Congress of Liberia and the and Salafia. So today I'm very excited about this. I think more young people will try to get to understand the history of these important masjid in the formation and spreading Islam across Liberia. So I want to thank everybody so much for following our historic channel on YouTube. It's called Sila Historic Hub.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين